Rastafarian Dr. Pee Wee Fraser, whose clients included Bob Marley and Reggae Boyz, has died. Former Reggae Boyz team physician Dr. Carlton Pee Wee Fraser is dead. Fraser, who was said to be the first Rastafarian medical doctor in the country, passed away at a hospital in Miami on Sunday morning. He was 74 years old. Fraser was a personal physician and close friend of reggae legend Bob Marley, who died in 1981. A past student of Wilmer's Boys School, Fraser studied at Howard University in Washington, D.C. and attended at University Hospital of the West Indies in St. Andrew. In 1970s, he was based at the St. Anne's Bay Hospital, and as news spread of a Rastafarian doctor, he was summoned to a meeting with the 12 tribes of Israel and subsequently became a member and the organization's doctor. St. Anne's Bay Hospital also became the medical place of choice for all Rastafarians. Now this doctor, after the death of reggae superstar Bob Marley 40 years ago, suspected foul play. Bob Marley died of acral lentiginous melanoma on May 11, 1981, after being diagnosed in 1977. At the time of his death and for many years after, many fans believe that he was purposely injected with cancer. It is a theory that many fervent fans still believe today. A recent interview that his personal physician, Dr. Carlton Pee Wee Fraser, had with the Jamaica Observer may lend some credence to their theory. He believed that Bob Marley may have been injected with the disease a little while after the assassination attempt at Hope Road. In fact, he added that he believed he's aware of the method of delivery. Most people believe that Marley's woes started after a football injury, but Dr. Fraser believed differently. He believed that Marley's troubles all started with the gift of a pair of sneakers. After the attempt to murder him at Hope Road when he was shot, Bob retreated to the hills. A few days later, he was given a pair of sneakers. When he tried it on, a needle went into his big toe, and it was so hard to get it out. He then went on tour, and when he was in London, the toe got worse, and it was said that they would have amputated the leg at the hip. He said, when this was told to Bob, he insisted that he speak with his own doctor. Dr. Fraser then began to research in different techniques that would not require amputation. We were in New York because I was not licensed to work in the US and had to work through another doctor. After my presentation, they then suggested that it be amputated below the knee. I did not agree, and so the decision was taken to remove the malignant area from the toe, he explained. After that, the doctor sought out a specialist to verify that the procedures had been a success. Her exact words were, "Fantastic. You have a clear margin of 5 millimeters and in some cases 7 millimeters around the tumor, so there's no evidence of a spread." So we had cured Bob as the cancer in his toe had not spread and everything was fine, Fraser recalled. That's just one of the reasons that he believes the reggae icon might have been deliberately infected. He shared another incident later in Marley's life that he thinks led to his final diagnosis. He explained that after the procedure, Bob Marley went back on tour but began to have a very strange maladies like nosebleeds and headaches. This was when he was told that cancer from his toe had spread throughout his body. He said he was in disbelief at this point because we had done all the technical scans and x-ray to make sure there was no evidence of cancer in the toe. According to him, they definitely know what they did. He believes the second instance of Marley being infected came during his tour to promote the Uprising album. The guy who handled the lighting for all Bob's shows said during that tour he was not allowed to work on the lighting. He said for that whole time Bob complained about how hot the lights were and the fact they burned his skin, he revealed. Marley pressed on. probably driven by his ideals and his belief that he had a message to spread. That was until September 1980, when just before playing football in Central Park, he collapsed. After Fraser went to New York and various tests were conducted, Marley was told that he had 2 weeks to live. That's when Fraser suggested that the reggae star fly to West Germany to be a part of some groundbreaking treatment from Dr. Joseph Issels. Fraser discovered Dr. Issels after he saw a newspaper advertisement about the innovative way of treating cancer. He made contact and the German physician agreed to take Marley on as a patient, where he stayed for 7 months. Things looked good from that point. For a little while, Fraser admitted he was hopeful as Marley seems on the road to recovery. Within weeks of Dr. Issels' treatment, Bob was showing signs of recovery. Through the electromagnetic machines, the size of the tumor in his brains and lungs were reducing. Bob was improving. His body was responding fantastic to it, he said. Fraser explained that before the treatment, the 3 little birds could hardly walk. But while in Germany, it was doing so well that he wanted to get up and play football. When we were going up the stairs at first, I would go up 2 steps and then wait for Bob to catch up. Within 3 weeks, he was running up the steps. The nosebleeds and headaches had stopped, he added. As time passed, an open laparotomy showed that the tumor was now just aligning in his stomach wall. To Fraser, this meant that the therapy was reversing his cancer. He believed that he was definitely on the road to recovery. This is one of the reasons why he was so surprised to learn that Marley was going home. He wanted him to stay longer until the tumor had completely shrunk. He added, though, that he was not privy to the final meeting with Dr. Issels. It is a decision that he still grapples with. I would not have made him leave Germany until there was no more evidence of cancer, which was definitely disappearing. I would say another month or so, the treatment would have done it. The two had become close friends after meeting in 1975. He would return to Jamaica to attend Marley's funeral on May 21st, 1981 at the National Arena in St. Andrew. He would join over 30,000 people as they mourned the son of the soil who spread a message of peace and love while flying the Jamaican and Rastafarian colors. I, Pee-wee, Dr. Pee-wee Fraser. You came, sir, and you did a remarkable job on this earth, working and showing the world that Rastafarians can not just be smelly Rastafarian men, but be doctors and lawyers and people of high regard. So Dr. Fraser, thank you, sir, for all the work that you've done in uplifting and motivating and raising the standards of Rastafari. You came, you saw, and you definitely conquered, sir. I know you will be missed. A matter of fact, on behalf of George Pang and Powerhouse Records, Alan Skill Cole, Big Stone Records, my friend Larry from Canada, and all the people that love Dr. Pee-wee Fraser, we say thank you, sir. We say farewell, great soldier, and we say we'll never ever forget you. You will be certainly missed. Thank you.